I have a very intense relationship with the profession. I love it and I hate it at the same time.
Okay.
So
Why?
I'm very passionate about it because I love it and I hate it, and that means that I feel passion. So
Okay.
I cannot do this just as a job because I love it and I hate it.
Okay.
So if I have to work just to get money, I do prefer to work on a bar.
Hi, guys, and welcome to another episode of the podcast. My today's guest is such an amazing artist and really, really amazing human being from Barcelona. Well, from a small town close to Barcelona, but we'll get to that part. So, yeah. Ingrid, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. I'm excited about your questions. Let's see.
Let's see. Yeah, I've had some very surprising questions for some of my guests. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. So just quickly, if you can introduce yourself, what do you do now and how did you get there through the years? Nothing too long because a lot of people really know you already, but yeah, just a quick introduction.
Okay. I born in Torelló. I assume that we are going to talk about this later.
Yeah.
It's in a small town 1 hour from Barcelona to the Pyrenees, to France. I raised there and I studied arts there. And then I had to decide what to study next. And I was deciding between photography or philosophy.
Oh,
And a
wow.
teacher told me, I guess that you should study photography first because it's hard to get work from philosophy and it's something that you can start to study in any point of your life. So now I just started to study
Okay.
philosophy finally. And well, so I did photography, and after photography, I did graphic design. And now I realize that I choose graphic design rather than photography because um, to work as a photographer, it's expensive. You need to buy a camera, flashes, a studio, backgrounds, and I didn't have money. So
Okay.
I saw in graphic design a profession that I can do with just a laptop, and but this is something that I just realized nowadays. So
Okay.
it's and well, then I start to work in a graphic design studio before finishing my studies.
Oh, wow.
So I don't. Yes, I was a designer without a degree,
Okay.
learning from designers in inside the kitchen of a studio, and I think that was very important because I was ready before my other people with the same age as me. I was working there, and then I went to New York, and I was working with Row and Co, Java Slam. Then I came back to Barcelona. Then I went to Mexico City, and I was working with Futura because I love traveling, but I don't like to be a tourist. So I
Oh, okay.
arranged these collaborations, and yeah, that's all. Then I came back to Barcelona. I decided that Barcelona is my place, definitely not my hometown, Barcelona.
Yeah.
And I have my studio in Gracia neighborhood, and we are a really, really, really small team because I want to design. I don't want to become uh,
Manager?
a manager. Exactly. So I saw that the perfect size is 3 people, including
Okay.
me. Because if
I
not,
totally agree with that.
I was always arranging the projects for there, and they were enjoying designing, and I was like, what? I don't
Yeah.
want that. But my my references are this kind of business. You become a designer, then you build a team, then you create a studio, then you have
Yeah, yeah.
people. And suddenly I saw that this is not my perfect system. So yeah, and yeah, that's all. I think that
That's all
answered the
for,
question, right?
yeah, yeah. No, I absolutely love that part because I myself had a design agency. As you said, you have this like kind of a path. You start freelancing, then one by one, and then you end up with 15 people. And you figure out that you just do project management and emails, no
Mhm.
design at all. And I also figured it's not something I want to do. You want to be in the design because
Exactly.
you started for the
Mhm.
design. So I love that part.
Mhm.
But also apart from that, I will go back to a couple of things you mentioned in this introduction. But first, you also do poetry,
Yes.
and I love that. Tell us more about it. It's quite interesting.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
This is something really new, actually. But I share the space with some other teams because it's a really big space and we share the space. So there is a developer there that is also a poet.
Oh,
And
okay.
one day he told me, Ingrid, have you ever tried poetry? And I was like, no.
No.
No, why are you asking that? And he told me, because I see how you work. And it's pretty similar poetry because you condense a concept and you explain it in a visual way, in a very direct and visual way. But before you have been condensing. And somehow poetry works like that. And I was like,
Okay.
okay, I'm going to think about it. And then I start a couple courses here in Barcelona.
Okay.
And yeah, and I have a book ready for print.
Oh, amazing.
Yes, but I'm presenting this book in a small words,
Okay.
and now I'm waiting. I don't know the name. I'm waiting to see who wins the award.
Okay.
I'm sure that I will not, but let's see.
That's really cool. I mean, I love that
Yes.
part. That's really nice. I've also noticed in your kind of blog posts and a newsletter that you have a very distinct way of writing. Most of designers, most of people tell, you know, kind of facts and just go through the newsletter about their projects and everything. But I love the blog part on your website that it's kind of, you can sense that there is some kind of literature and poetry artist behind that because it's really written in a really beautiful way. So I love that part on your
Oh my
website.
God. Thank you so much.
No, really,
It
really.
makes me really, really, really happy because now it's the thing that makes me more happy in life. Writing
Oh,
this
okay. Okay. No, that's
article.
that's amazing.
And there is a publisher in Holland called Set Margins,
Okay.
which is going to publish a book. And we
Okay.
are finishing the book with this concept that all of the texts are written on board during my
Your
way
trip
from
to
home to
work
the
and
studio.
okay, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. Age
That's
six, right?
sorry.
The line of the bus is age
Age six.
six. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. And I dream about doing a book presentation inside the bus with all the
Oh,
people
wow.
inside the bus, like going through the line and talking about the book like a private public
Yeah, yeah.
bus. Let's see if I can get that. But that's an idea that I have here.
That's the idea. No, that's really cool. I mean, a really, really artistic way to do a thing. That I love that.
Mm.
Yeah. So it's really cool. But let's go back to growing up in Torreyo, where you were born and raised, and how was growing up in a small town in Pyrenees and in Spain?
I was all day on the street, basically. I was not
Not at
inside
home and
home
okay.
watching films, for example. Sometimes I'm talking about cinema, and all the people is like, "Oh, you have not seen um, Lord of the Rings? No. You haven't
No?
seen Harry
Okay.
Potter? No."
No.
No, there are a
Okay.
lot of classics that I haven't seen, and now I'm saying it, and it's, well, watching it.
Okay.
So I was on my bike on the street, and there is that area. It's known like the Catalan Liverpool,
Oh, okay.
in the sense of there are a lot of bands, music bands. There is
Okay.
a lot of music culture there. And yeah, I leave my parents' home at 16 years. Yes, and I joined a punk band. We were
Okay.
all women. And yeah, I think that it's a perfect place to be free, because now
Wow.
I see the children that is rising here in Barcelona, and I feel that they have to be always with the parents, and always everything is expensive. If you want to create a band, you don't have a garage
Yeah.
from your parents. You don't have these possibilities. I feel that it was great to rise like in a kind of freedom with no limits. And so this is how I am. I'm like a person that it's hard to control.
Okay. Okay.
And I'm a controlling person, but I want to do the things on my on the way I think that I want to do it. And this, sometimes it's hard in some projects.
Okay.
Now I think that it's pretty clear, my vision, but at the beginning, it was hard to assume a client or a boss that is telling you, no, I want this like this, and shut up.
No, that didn't work
Remember that
for
I have
you.
a punk band.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I think that the freedom it's the word.
Okay. Okay. Is that why you didn't work longer in other agencies? Because it was like
Probably.
2.5 years or 3 years, right?
Exactly. Wow.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Yes, 2.5 years. It's the record.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes. No,
And you
it's not.
couldn't,
I'm
I
not
mean,
good.
I understand it perfectly because if you have your own style and you have your own vision,
Mm.
it doesn't usually work well with corporate clients and everything. So,
Yes, exactly. Now it I start to work with Mayansai, a brand from Miami, and I'm the creative director of the brand. And now I think that it's 7 years. The relationship, it's 7 years,
wow.
and I do work every week for them.
Okay.
But I'm free. I'm on my studio, and it's pretty different than being in house.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for me it's impossible to work as
You
a
wouldn't go
employer.
back to like an agency right now, no?
No, 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 no,
No, yeah. I
no,
don't
no,
know. I
no,
love the reaction. No, no.
no, no, no.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I have other interests in
Okay.
my life. I do poetry. I do writing. I have a band, a punk
Okay.
band actually
Yeah, yeah.
too. I do classes in a school here in Barcelona, and I think that this flexible schedule allows me to do this all these things that I need to be happy,
Okay.
because for me it's really important to be happy
No, I
working.
love that. The other day I was a guest on a podcast and with a really good friend of mine. And we were just talking about that how both of us actually went from the agency to being a freelancer again, just to have that freedom to be able to decide what projects we actually want to do. And it's kind of similar for you as well, because as a freelancer, you have this opportunity to go in the middle of the day. You just go, I don't know, on the beach, or you meet friends, or you go play tennis or whatever. You are not really made to sit in an office from 9 to 5. So yeah, I absolutely
It,
love that.
yes, and you know what? I have a very intense relationship with the profession. Um, I love it and I hate it at the same time.
Okay.
So
Why?
I'm very passionate about it because I love it and I hate it, and that means that I feel passion. So
Okay.
I cannot do this just as a job because I love it and I hate it.
Okay.
So if I have to work just to get money, I do prefer to work on a bar
Okay.
because
Okay.
I love to work on a bar. It's like it's not like I'm not saying that working in a bar is something something lower or
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
worst. No, no, no. So yeah, I think that this is also the reason I cannot do this like in from 8 to 5, and
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
your table. You cannot choose the table. Why I cannot choose the table? I don't like
Exactly.
this material of this table.
Yeah.
This is for well, it's like so yeah, that's that's me.
No, I love it. I absolutely love it. And apart from all of that, you are actually creative director of the film festival
Mm,
in your own town.
yes.
So how does it feel to actually be really recognized? I mean, usually they say it's hardest to succeed, in your hometown, but you actually made it. Like, you are quite a name over there. So how does it feel?
It's great. It's great because yeah, I had the feeling though that I was working for clients from all over the world, and when suddenly Juan, the director of the festival, Juan actually I know Juan because my mother cleans his house.
Oh,
So well, it's in a small town, you know. And when Juan called me, I thought, oh, finally, finally, my hometown it's
okay.
calling me, you know, because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
I it's I don't know how to explain in English, but I want to put part of myself there. I want to bring some of the things that I learned in New York, Mexico, Barcelona, working for a lot of different clients with a lot of different people. I want to bring some of this
To the
knowledge
place. Yeah,
there
yeah.
too.
There.
So for me, it's kind of closing a circle or the travel of the hero
Yeah,
in
yeah.
narrative. No, like okay, now that you um, did all of this and that you are already have a name, your hometown it's calling you, and it's really nice. It's really nice. For me, it's very important to do this project because of that. Of course, they give me freedom, total freedom, and I'm really happy to work with them. Yes.
Okay. You also teach
Mm-hmm.
with actually, well, you're kind of a colleague with a guest I interviewed the other day with Marta.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you teach at the same school, right?
No, no,
No? No,
no,
okay, I got that wrong.
no. In
Okay.
which school she
Oh, I
was?
cannot remember now. Sorry.
No, I guess that Marta it's not in. I teach in Escola Massana,
Okay. Okay.
which is a public school.
Okay. That's
And yeah, I guess that Marta it's not teaching there, but we know each other.
okay. You work together on the project of the Christmas lights in Barcelona?
No, no,
No. Oh, what's wrong with me today?
no, but it's you are not super wrong. You are just a little wrong.
A little wrong. Okay, tell
Yes.
me, tell me.
I'm currently working on that project,
Okay.
but not with Marta. Marta did the
Okay, okay.
proposal, and now I'm doing a proposal
Okay.
for the same
Okay.
client.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What's your idea if we can?
No, I
No.
cannot. No, no. Now I was thinking that I can not even say that I'm working on that,
Oh, okay.
but I
Okay.
didn't seek any NDA or.
Okay. We
But
didn't say
it's
anything. No. Okay. No
super
worries.
secret.
Okay, that's
But
good.
yes, no.
Nothing
Then
else.
when we finish, I can explain it to
Oh,
you, but we
okay.
cannot record it.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. No, we can do another episode like in a couple of months or in a year, and
Yes,
then of
in
course
Christmas.
we can. Yeah, yeah, we can talk about it more. I would love to. So I have to come to Barcelona this year. Okay. No problems. Yeah, I mean, you have been in all these cities. In New York, you worked there. You worked in Mexico. You did projects for so many different clients from so many different countries. Yet you came back to Barcelona. What attracted you the most to come back?
Because I realized that I'm I have my roots here are really strong.
Okay,
I feel that yes, the roots are very heavy with the culture, with
okay,
the language, with the food,
I
with
can
yes,
understand that.
yes. But I love visiting cities, and but not as a tourist. I love
Okay,
like waking up and having breakfast like all of the rest of the city, and going to work like all of the rest of
okay,
the city, like being involved in the life of the city, not just taking pictures and look at the streets.
yeah,
I
yeah,
I I like to try to feel what they feel living there, what they feel living there. I always had in mind that I want to build my own studio.
okay,
So I think that that was a that was important. So where do you want to establish? You know,
okay.
and if I have to decide a place, this is my place because it's Catalan. I do speak Catalan, not Spanish. Um, Here there is my Catalan culture, and also it's a very cosmopolitan city. There, you can find a lot of things, a lot of kinds of people, and I do like to live in city because I like to become clear. Clear,
Okay.
you
Yes.
can go on a bus and you don't know anybody. And I love this feeling, like being
Okay.
unknown.
Is it still that? Is it possible to do that? I mean, for you in Barcelona?
Yes,
Oh wow!
yes, yes.
I mean, you're not like some
No,
random
I'm not
person.
Rosalia. No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's true, but still, okay.
No, in my neighborhood, I have a lot of mm,
People who know you
people.
and
Yes,
recognize.
because I'm
Okay.
involved in some communities here.
Okay.
Uh, I don't know to explain this in English, but I am voluntary, like
Okay.
in a building that it's auto developed. I don't know, like
Okay. Okay.
yet I have this community. Yes, so now here in my neighborhood, I sometimes I choose streets to not meet anyone. Like I don't want to take
Okay.
this street because I'm sure that I'm going to find someone.
Someone.
Now,
Yeah. Yeah.
today it's not the day, or I
Okay.
have a rush or whatever. But in
Oh,
Barcelona, of
that's
course,
really interesting.
I'm
Okay.
clear,
Okay.
or I feel like this.
Okay. Oh, I love that. I love that. And why is that so important to you? Why do you feel that need to, I mean, again, it seems to be connected with freedom. You have been mentioning freedom a lot. So is that the reason, or you just like don't want to, you know, how do I say it? I told you English is not my language either. Yeah, but to just feel, yourself without actually thinking, oh, is there someone I need to greet, or that's the reason, or
I was thinking about this week
okay,
because sometimes it's the topic of my next text,
okay,
and I think that it's because I love to watch. So if I'm sure that I'm not going to find someone that I know, I'm just focused on watching. I'm not focused of the possibility of being watched.
okay. I love that.
I don't know if it's too abstract,
No, it's
but
I mean I understand it perfectly. So yeah, I mean it's like that for me in Madrid, because I moved here, no family here, no one. I mean I do have friends and people that know me, but as you said, Barcelona as well as Madrid is a huge city, and you go in a certain part of the city and no one really knows you, and you know that you will not see anyone. So that's quite cool. Are there any projects that actually forbid you, that actually stopped you from being free? Like some projects you did for clients or something that you really didn't have the freedom to do them on your own?
yes, a
Okay.
lot, and especially at the beginning. And I was like, okay, I need money, I need money, I need money.
Okay.
That was my mantra. I was trying to live in a city that it's really expensive, paying my room, the studio, and try to save some cash for the future because I came back from New York without money because they were not paying me so well,
Okay.
but I was investing in my career. And I was
Okay.
like, okay,
Okay.
$12 per day. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. Or 15.
Oh,
I guess that was 15. I was like,
I still crazy.
I'm going to sleep in couches, but I'm investing in my career. Okay. No problem. So yeah, I was doing a lot of work that I was like, oh, this is so boring. I remember that I designed like a LinkedIn of people related with sports, something
Okay.
that I, I don't
Okay.
remember, but yeah, I did a lot of boring projects, of course. I ate a lot of shit. That's the
Yeah, yeah, that's the explanation. Yeah, yeah.
that's the explanation in Spanish. But I was like, okay, I need money. I cannot say no because I
Okay.
don't know if um some other projects are going to come. I can't say no because I don't know what comes next.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I can say no, that because I feel that the wheel, it's
It's
like,
turning.
it's
Okay.
exactly, it's like, okay, no problem, in maybe in 3 months there is another project, or a couple months, but I'm sure
Okay.
that the things are moving and the people is coming, and now,
Yeah, yeah.
until I didn't had this feeling of secure, I was working on everything.
Okay. Okay. And that was one of the reasons you left the agencies as well, right? You felt to, you felt pressured to work on pieces, on projects you didn't really like, you didn't really feel like you,
Mm,
or Was there
No,
something else?
no. It's because what I like of this profession, it's like being in touch with the clients and had conversation with the clients and assume myself the risk with
Okay.
them. I work hard to make decisions with the project.
Okay.
So I believe on those decisions. And I don't want to have anyone that it's not the client telling me, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
how?
Why are you talking? Yeah.
Go to the site. Let
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
Mm, I've never worked in a structure where I made the decisions. Maybe
Okay.
this is possible because you are maybe a partner of.
Yeah,
I've
yeah.
always been an employer
Okay.
where you have someone before you
Yeah, yeah,
or
above you.
between you and the client.
Yes. Okay.
But I want to interview the client, talk with the client, visit the client. I I think that the work burns there on those conversations.
Absolutely, yeah. And you are able to do all of that now?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So
Yes, yes, yes,
that
yes.
was the idea. Okay.
Yes. I
That's
try to not work in a lot of projects at once.
okay.
And I try to make the new projects wait. And I discovered that there are a lot of people that wait.
Okay.
My first thought was like, no, people can't wait. The clients can't wait. No, they need this now.
Okay.
And so then I need to hire someone, this pressure, like, no, now, now,
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
And then someday I try to tell someone, okay, I can't start I will start in 2 months. Is that okay? And they told me, mm, why not? Yes. And I was
Okay.
like, oh, wow, we
Wow.
can, we can, we can work with line instead of telling everyone that, okay, we can start now.
Okay.
That's possible, but of course, um, this is because of I don't know. Maybe I already have recognition, and
Yeah.
I, I I have to say that maybe this doesn't work with everybody.
Okay.
But
Okay.
what is important, it's not assume that people can wait, because maybe they can wait. You
That's
can ask,
yeah, yeah, that's
is that
that's
okay
true.
if I start in 2 months? Maybe you
Yeah.
discover that yes, it's possible.
Oh, that's good. But one other question that connects to this and to waiting, and uh, you don't like to keep your clients waiting actually with the deadlines, and you are quite strict, right? You
Yes.
don't like to be late. You don't like to know. Okay.
You did a lot of homework.
Yeah, but I made some mistakes. I cannot believe oh, it's okay, but I
No,
did. I went
no.
through your website and through all of the things. Yeah.
Wow,
So,
I
how does it
appreciate
feel?
that.
Is it anxiety or what is it when you are close to the deadline and just want to finish the project?
Well, it's a great gasoline.
Okay.
It's
Oh,
a great gasoline.
that's a good that's a good metaphor. I love it. Yeah.
Yes, because it's like, oh wow, 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 wow. We need and stun. If you are not like, oh, what about the work?
Okay.
You're
Oh, okay. Not too often. Okay.
exactly. And then when that happens, I feel like, oh, it's great to
Yeah,
work
yeah.
under pressure too.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
great.
but not all the time. I
No,
guess
no,
no, that would be quite draining and probably a burnout and everything.
no.
Did you have any of those situations where you felt like I cannot do this anymore? It's too stressful.
Yes, well, as I said, I love it and I hate it.
Uh,
And I had a conversation with Pati Núñez. I don't know if you know Pati Núñez.
Yeah, I
It's
do.
well,
Yeah, yeah.
the big woman graphic designer in Barcelona. And after the conversation, we were in a public conversation. And after that, I asked her, "Do you think about leaving this? Because I feel this a lot."
Okay.
And she told me twice a year.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And I was like, okay, I'm not crazy.
Okay.
That happens. That happens. And then I realized because of the passion that I already mentioned, and I'm not a neutral person when I'm in front of this profession. So I hate it and I love it, but because I'm a passionist about it.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, but you know what? Since I start writing those articles, I start almost 2 years ago. I don't want to leave it anymore.
No? Oh, wow.
I found my medicine.
Okay. Okay, that's really good. Okay.
Yes,
That's a good advice for other people, like try to find
yes,
something.
exactly. In my case, the thing is that uh, I'm a designer, but I'm not a designer. I'm a creative person. So, and I saw myself asking the design profession satisfying all my needs, my creative needs. And that's not possible. Design needs design. So then I start doing poetry. I start playing in a band and I start writing those articles. And now I'm satisfied
Okay.
because my emotional creative soul, it's calm. It's like,
Okay.
wow, life is great and design is design, but there are a lot of other things that are super fun and great. And
Okay. Okay. And in a band, you play drums?
the guitar.
Oh, the guitar, but you also play drums, do you? Or
Yes, I tried it.
okay, not your
Tried.
thing.
No, 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 no. I
Okay.
tried it.
Okay. I
And
mean, this is like sorry, this is the
mm,
first interview where I made actually three mistakes about my guest, so I apologize. I guess it's just too early for me today, but yeah. Okay. So, how does it feel? I mean, is it too different? Is it a big difference between playing in a band, being a part of a band, and design?
yes, yes,
Okay. How
completely
do
different.
they what what do you get from those two things? Like what do you get from design that actually makes you happy? And what do you get from the band, from playing that makes you happy?
With design, I feel that a sense of utility that
Okay.
exists.
Yeah, yeah.
I can be creative and help someone at the same time. And
Okay.
with the band, I'm just having fun, and I don't care if people is going to love that song. I don't care about the others. We
Okay.
don't care about the others. The
Okay.
three of us, we don't care about the others. We just have fun, and we don't want to be famous. We don't expect anything from that project.
That's I mean, I assume that's kind of liberating,
Mhm.
having no expectations and just
Exactly. It's like being a child again.
wow.
For
Okay.
me,
Okay.
there
Okay.
is there are no goals in a sense of success, or
Okay. Okay. No pressure,
no
no.
pressure.
Oh, that's
No,
really
when
good.
they interview us, we had two interviews.
Oh, okay.
Don't think that we are famous, but we respond to interviews in a creative way. We
Okay.
just make fiction.
Oh, okay.
How do you start playing? We were in a plane in Tokyo,
Okay.
um, talking about crypto,
Okay.
and that's
So
that's
that's our yeah, okay.
that's the feeling.
Okay. Okay. No,
That's
that's
the energy. Like
yeah, that's really
we
cool.
this is not a serious project.
Okay. Okay. Do you think it's really important? I mean, I had guests that said that a couple of them actually that were talking about having those side projects where you actually can explore things on your own without the pressure. Do you think that's really important for a creative person?
For me, it's important, but not in design.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't have side projects, design side projects.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
I I I love to design with others, with clients, with projects.
Okay.
I love when design is born from that, from the relationship with the client. I don't enjoy creating posters just for have fun. Hey, let's make a square and a circle and a line.
Okay. Okay. So that's
Um,
not your thing.
it's
Okay.
okay. You have fun doing this, but for what?
Okay. Okay.
For me, are very important the people always. When I write, I think about the people that is going to read that. When I design, I'm thinking about the client and I'm thinking about the client of my client. I always have in mind the people in all the things except the music band.
Except the music. Okay.
So yeah, that I don't have side projects in design.
Okay. But you still have so many of them outside of
Yes,
design. So that's
exactly.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's really cool. Yeah, I love that part. I mean, for me, the podcast is kind of a side project at the moment. You know, um, I mean, it might turn into something way bigger, but I mean, I do work on it. It's not like just, oh, leave it right there and do some interviews. I mean, it's a real work as well as writing poetry and everything
Mhm,
you do, but
mhm.
it's kind of a something that I wanted to do that's not really designing things. And
It's
yeah,
your blog. My
yeah,
my
yeah,
blog page, no, the book. Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
it's your. Hmm.
absolutely.
Yes, and now I'm discovering. For example, now I'm reading Plato.
Okay, okay.
It's crazy. That's crazy. And I'm reading Plato with the glasses of a graphic designer. Because I have
Wow.
my own backpack. Like
Yeah, yeah,
I think about design, I think about life, I think about creativity, I think about all these things all the day, all the time. And now and when I read something, I read that thing with the glasses of with that filter.
yeah, yeah.
And my mind is like
No, oh,
yes, wow, it's very complex, but when I get something, it's like,
okay.
what?
Wow.
Incredible.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm enjoying it. Because
Okay.
I think that I
And
need my mind to stay all the time like run, 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 run.
okay, okay.
And
And
yeah,
what do you do to calm the mind? Do you even try? No?
well, no. The music band
Ah,
calms my mind.
okay.
And I also have huerto. How
Okay.
can
A
I say
garden?
huerto? Garden. Yeah.
Garden? Yeah, yeah.
I have a shared garden in the
Oh, that's
in
nice.
the countryside, and I love being there, just removing the bad
Uh,
plant.
yeah, yeah.
Like 2 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I love gardening. Now
Oh,
we prepared all the trees for
for the spring.
spring.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, and I was like, oh, great! I loved it. and sleeping and watching the
Sleeping.
film.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's not easy for me to calm down my mind.
Okay. Okay. But what I love, I mean, it feels like you actually don't want to be defined as one thing.
Well,
Like, I am not a graphic designer. I'm not just a graphic designer. You know, you do so many of these things. Like, poetry, it's, even though it's an artistic thing, it's still completely different than design, than working with a client. Playing in a band, it's absolutely different. All the creativity, but I'm not just one thing.
but that's truth,
Yeah, no, I
right?
mean, I love it. It's, you know, finding these different ways to express yourself, to be yourself, to be happy with it,
Mm-hmm.
and not just doing one thing. That's, how do you find time to do all of it? I mean,
Yeah.
you have to have clients because that brings, income and everything. And then you do poetry and you study and the music band and gardening as well and film festival. How do you find time?
I don't know, when I talk to someone and I make the list of all the things, I'm like, oh wow! But while I'm doing it, I don't feel like that it's a lot.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, I do have to say that for a long time, maybe during 8 or 9 years, I've been just designing.
Okay.
This
Just
is
okay.
this is recent. The thing that I'm doing poetry and I'm studying and I have a band. It's something recent, maybe
Okay.
3 years ago. It's recent. I
Okay.
focused myself just on design a lot, like a freak, like a
Okay.
super freak, super freak.
Okay.
And now I changed. Now I'm like, okay, this is arranged. Okay. Now I understand how it works in the practical way. Okay. It's under control, more or less. Now I want to think about it. Now
Oh,
that I understand it. And I enjoy thinking about the profession.
okay.
Thinking, yes, I had a really bad meeting yesterday with the people that I just sent an email now saying, hey, you know what? No, I don't want to work on this project. That no, and it for me it's still really difficult to say no. But they don't were nice, you know.
Okay.
It's the feeling they were not nice. They were not experts on visual communication,
Okay.
and they spoke like experts. They were
Uh,
kind of telling me how the things work.
oh, okay.
And the meeting was out of the town, and I was coming back to Barcelona with my car, and I was like, why a person acts like that? Why someone that realized that needs a professional to do that work tells me that they know what they need? How is that possible? And I was thinking, okay, Plato.
Uh,
You know,
okay.
I
Okay.
was not angry in the sense of those people I don't
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. No, no. I was asking myself why there are people that acts like that, like that. Why the human being acts like that in some occasions? What's the reason? And I send a lot of audio messages to ChatGPT when I feel
Okay.
this way.
Okay.
I was in my car. Hey, Chat, why do you think that people and
Okay.
do you know
Okay.
what Plato thinks about this? And he was like, yes, blah 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 blah.
Oh, wow.
So that's me too.
Okay. So you declined the project in the end.
Yes, 2 hours ago.
Okay. I love that thing that's, not everyone is able, and I'm not saying that everyone should do it when it doesn't feel right. Some people are just starting design and, they need income, as you said, to pay rent, to pay all these things. And it's absolutely, but I absolutely love the parts where you are able to do that and just like, this doesn't really feel good. It doesn't feel right. And I don't have to work on it. So it's liberating to be able to
No,
do that, right?
no. The truth is not I don't feel liberated. In a
No?
sense, yes, because
Okay.
I'm like, okay, I did it.
Okay.
But I feel that I will always have in mind what will happen in that
Uh
in that other
if you did,
reality.
okay.
Yes, I will be able to manage them. I will be able to get a solution that it's good and it's nice. And after that, I will feel that, okay, Ingrid, you did that because that's
Um,
nice. That feeling, it's nice to like, okay, I was able to manage them. Now I'm not managing them. I'm
okay,
just
okay.
saying, ciao,
Yeah, bye
you
bye.
know?
Okay.
So it's not super, super liberating, but
Okay.
I'm sorry. No, no, I don't have the energy I feel now
Okay.
to to handle this. It's like,
Okay.
no.
Yeah. No, I mean, I can understand it. And uh, when I had design agency, I was doing so many projects and so many emails and everything. And I now at this moment with type design, with typefaces, I really don't take any client projects because of that energy you said. Because I mean, I do sometimes like once in 2 years take on a client project, but for me, it feels so draining sometimes because, as you said, you have all these people that, behave like experts and they actually hire you to do the design. Like, if you are an expert, do it yourself,
Exactly.
So, yeah,
Exactly.
yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Um, of course, if there is a lot of money, maybe,
Okay. Maybe.
maybe,
Okay.
like, okay, this is going to be hard, but they are
There's one
paying
thing
me
I
so
will
well.
get. Yeah.
Or maybe the project will give me a lot of visibility. I don't know.
Okay.
Projects that Apple or
Yeah,
Google,
yeah.
Barcelona, that,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, maybe it's not a good environment, but I invest in this project.
Okay.
But
Okay.
in that case, there was no money, there was no visibility, and
Nothing you could
there
get.
was no there isn't a good environment um, in terms of the people. So I was like, why I have to work on that? Because you asked it, just because you sent
Yeah, yeah.
email. Of course, I have a couple projects from now until summer holidays that are paying my bills,
Okay, okay.
Mm, but no, it's not 100% liberating.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I can understand that as well. You said you are studying as well. How does that part feel different to design? Does it help you to understand people better, or was it like your love from even before you started design, or what made you actually go to study right now?
Well, I feel that I think that I will love to someday doctorate myself,
Okay.
do a research, some kind of an academic research. So to do that, I have to have a master
Okay.
here in Spain. So that's why now I'm doing a master in philosophy. That's one of the reasons. The other reason is that this was something that was in my mind since when I was 18.
Oh, okay.
That moment where I was thinking about doing photography or philosophy. So I felt that, okay, I'm writing these texts, these copies. I feel that there are some kind of philosophy here too, because I'm looking the normality as a stranger. I'm looking the profession as a stranger, or sometimes going deeper or doing metaphors. So I realized that now is the moment to restart. And
Okay, to do that as well.
exactly. And in terms of how philosophy is related to my work, I think that it connects on the
Okay.
writing exercises, not directly on the projects. But
Okay.
I think that it will connect too, because everything is interconnected.
That's
Everything,
true.
everything. And I feel that poetry, for example, was influencing me a lot in one of my last projects that I did. When you are in a restaurant and the table is moving,
Okay.
that you take a
Yeah,
napkin
yeah.
and do like this. So I designed this for an association
Okay,
here in
yeah.
Barcelona, and that was a poetry piece.
Okay.
They were asking for a publication, and we did this instead of a
Oh,
publication.
wow.
We were like, "Phew." And that's a poem. That project.
Okay. Oh, that's beautiful.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, really
It's one of
nice.
my favorite projects, and yeah, I talk with my love partner a lot about this, and I always tell him I want to do more projects. I just want to do projects like this one,
Oh,
because it's like
okay.
they
Yeah.
they come as a designer, but then I just gave a result that it's not the expected thing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's really beautiful. We all already passed an hour, so I will not keep you for much longer. I really had a beautiful chat, but I want to ask one more thing. Um, is there something that you would, if you could, tell to an 8-year-old yourself?
8. Wow.
8 or 10,
8.
that, or 8. Okay.
Mm. Or 10. Wow. I guess that I was not a super happy child.
Okay.
I always mm, felt kind of a stranger.
Okay.
I felt like I was different to the others. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay. If you want in Spanish, you can do it as well.
Vale, yo me sentía un poco incomprendida
Vale.
y diferente a los demás, como que muchas veces no encajaba, pero era una niña popular, o sea, no es que popular, que no tenía muchos amigos y amigas. Y ahora pienso en ella y le diría que estuviera tranquila, porque en el mundo hay mucha gente como ella. Like, don't worry, there are a lot of people
Yeah, yeah.
that feels a stranger like you. And so you are not alone. You will meet amazing people that connects a lot with you. And at the same time, I will tell her that don't worry, because you will have the chance to explain yourself, to explain your vision to the world. Like
Okay.
you will have the opportunity, you will have the voice. to
Okay.
connect with others and tell, oh, this is how I feel it.
Okay. I loved it. I mean, it's such a beautiful message, and I'm glad we did it, that part at least, in Spanish. Um, so yeah, I mean, that's really a great way to end the conversation for now. I hope we will connect once again at some point, at some project or something. But I want to thank you for this conversation, for being here, and being so calm. Usually designers are like, oh, all over the place and a lot of things, but every now and then I meet a
I'm not
person
a
that,
designer.
well, that's true, yeah, okay,
Well,
that's a good
I'm a
one, yeah.
designer, but other things too.
Yeah,
Some
other
other
things
things
as
too.
well. No, I absolutely love it. And so thank you once again. And it was really a pleasure to talk to you. And it made me feel calm as well, like to slow down a bit. So that it doesn't happen too often. So that's really great. It
Well,
will be a really good episode.
thank you. I'm very happy. I'm very happy that you felt like that. Mm,
Yeah.
that's life.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
Thank
once
you.
again, yeah, it was really nice. Thank you so much, and yeah, we will definitely chat more in the future.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, and bye bye everyone.
Bye bye.